Um, Today I want to talk to you guys about health and well-being. And you know, we all work at a hospital, so we all understand exactly the types of diseases and things that can affect our health and well-being, as well as the economy, okay? So today I want to talk about obesity in the United States. You guys probably aren't aware of just how prevalent it is in the United States. It is close to 40% of American adults have obesity in some way, shape, or form. And when you have it, you know that your family deals with it and everything else. But working in a hospital, we know that those Americans, it's 93.3 million Americans, you know, they deal with it. So we know how crippling it can be, right? So the CDC, which is the Center of Disease Prevention and Control, basically states that Hispanics have the most prevalence of obesity, okay? Followed by African Americans, Caucasians, and then Asians, okay? So we see that. That kind of matches up to what we see every single day as nutritional services as we feed these folks, right, and try to take care of them. The cost of obesity might shock you a little bit. It is $147 billion a year. And for those folks that have obesity, it's approximately $1,450 more in health care to take care of them. So again, they're paying more money, they're in a worse situation, and you guys see it every single day. The second thing with health and well-being that I'd like to talk about is HIV. So HIV in the United States, you know, I've worked here a long time, and in the 90s, it was, you know, pronounced in the United States, and nobody knew what it was. I think, George, you know, they quarantined rooms. We couldn't just walk in and feed people. They were just whittling away, and their families, you know, didn't know, you know, imagine their loved ones. So we're, as a group, as a culture, as the United States, we are in a better place than we were, but the world is still struggling with it. Places like Africa and things like that. For America, HIV.gov states that 1.1 million people in the United States are living with HIV, okay? The key to that is that 1 out of 7 people don't even know they have it. So as you can imagine, that is a very dangerous thing to live with, okay? Gay and bisexual men lead the way in contracting AIDS. In the southern region of the United States, which is about 40% of the population, has over 50% of the cases of HIV, which we know because we work in a hospital. The last thing I want to share with you about health and well-being, and it's not all just disease, but it's about economics as well, is healthcare for all, or the healthcare in general. And we work in the business, so we know. HealthSystemTracker.org says that the United States lags behind other countries in mortality and basically healthcare in general. And yet, we spend $3.5 trillion a year in healthcare, which we live because we're asked to cut every single year. And that's to try to take the money out of healthcare so everybody can afford it. Because every single year it's going to raise 5.3% for the next 10 years. And that's what we see the hospital do today. And it's so that people can get taken care of, right? So honestly, health and well-being is about mind, body, and soul. We take care of people with food, right? We try to get balance in our life. And, you know, again, these things are detractors as far as health and well-being. So if we can have the best healthcare in the world, we can have all of that. So thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Okay?
Yeah.